backwards. No, it's not. All right. Good morning, guys, or afternoon, or whenever y'all are watching this. Your boy woke up, had some breakfast. Now we got legs, and hopefully get some good reps in. My back hurts, but hopefully it'll wear off in a little bit. But also, randomly, I started making more cutoffs. Hold on, I'll just show you. Hold on. Boom. Kind of nice. But yeah, let's get in to my leg day. All right, guys, starting off hot. Hop into some deadlifts here, and as you can see, I'm putting on the belt for safety for my back. Just want to be cautious when doing these movements so I don't irritate my back or anything or aggravate the erectors. So you can see here, I'm taking it nice and slow, doing solid reps. If you guys are doing any kind of work that involves the muscle that you have previously injured, make sure that you guys are deloading like a lot and really focusing on form and strengthening those muscles around it, so that way the next time you do any kind of like movement that was similar to how you got injured, you're less likely to get injured. Normally for my top sets on my deadlift on Smith machine, I'm doing like 3 plates, but I believe I put on a plate and 25 for my top set. And then also, as you can see later in this clip, I do switch to a sumo stance just to kind of feel out where I am with deadlifts and sumo and kind of just getting back into the rhythm of things. But again, you guys want to make sure that you guys are lifting safely. You don't want to get injured or have an injury put you out for several months. Now, like I said earlier, just kind of preparing myself for sumo deadlifts. Now, you guys don't have to do this. I kind of just wanted to get a feel for it, like I was saying earlier. Just getting a feel for it. Wanted to bust out a couple extra reps. You kind of see my form is a little wonky. I'm just kind of really nervous about re-injuring my back. So next up, I'm doing full depth squats so I can get my back used to doing a little bit of curling at the bottom of the motion there. But you guys honestly don't have to do full depth squats, like butt to floor kind of squats. Just make sure that your quads are parallel to the ground. Now, barbell squat is honestly a movement that I've been trying to nail down. I definitely want to get my legs looking big, so it's been something that I'm working on. As you can see, the weight is a little light. I believe I put on a 25 and a 10 to work up. And honestly, working up helps out a lot to get your muscles warm, good for getting your body used to movement pattern. And honestly, for me, it's a huge mental thing about just getting ready for my top sets. Also, a quick little side note, as you can see, the spotter or the catchers for the bar are set up. And I see a lot of people fail on Smith machine squats or whatever exercise it is on Smith machine and they don't have the spotter or catcher properly set up, and just make sure you guys are safe. Set these up for sure. It'll definitely help. And moving into the next exercises here, you guys already know the drill by now. I either do adduction into abduction or abduction into adduction. Just kind of some good complementary movements for your hip flexors and tensor fascia latae. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but overall, if you need a boost for your adductors and abductors, definitely be hitting these alongside with your squats and your leg extensions. Now here we move into some hamstring curls, and I'm adjusting the seat a little bit just so that way I can adjust it to my liking. For machines, guys, just make sure it's not like a one size fits all kind of thing. Well, kind of is, but you guys definitely want to adjust it because it's supposed to accommodate for varying heights and widths. So definitely adjust it so you can get the most out of the machine. And as you can see here, I'm hunched over to kind of work the hamstrings in that shortened position there and put more mechanical tension on the hamstrings. Now you guys don't have to copy me exactly word for word, bar for bar in the exercises. A upright seated hamstring curl would do you just fine. As long as your body is in a 90-degree angle, then you are good to go. You are solid. In this next clip, we got some leg extensions. Your boy's legs are kind of looking big. Hold on. But anyways, yeah, leg extensions, adjusting the machine again to my preference. I like to have it kind of scooted all the way back so that way I can work a little bit more in the lengthened position for my quads. And I do go a little bit lighter here to really focus more on the form. Now, form isn't going to be everything, but it's going to be your solid base for the rest of your movements. So you guys definitely want to make sure that you have your form down and not ego lifting. All right, guys, we're gonna get into some posing. I didn't really show like the full workout, but the main gist of the movements. And I'll do commentary over it, but get into some posing. Also, what do y'all think about this pop cover? I know I mentioned it in the intro. It's kind of tough, can't lie. Anyways, get disposing. All right, guys. Post session breakdown. We making our eats, and we're gonna make protein shake. But that's besides the point. Overall, the session was pretty great. I'm definitely able to deadlift now with slight discomfort, but we're building our way back up, trying to do some exercises to help strengthen those core muscles and trunk stabilizers. Core muscles are trunk stabilizers, and I feel like that's where I was lacking, or at least that's what my physical therapist said. So definitely trying to strengthen those, get back into the swing of things. Hopefully I'll be good to fully deadlift sometime here soon. As you guys saw in one of the sets that I was doing for deadlift, I did switch to like a sumo stance just to see kind of where I was at with deadlifting and everything. But we're definitely building our way back up, making some good progress. Hopefully, Lord willing, I'll be able to get rid of this back pain because it's really a hindrance. It's really a hindrance. So if you guys were to take any lesson from me, be safe whenever you do your lifts, because you don't want to have a year-long injury, ongoing injury, and then be prone to injury again, because whenever you get injured, you're more prone to being injured again. But besides the point, like I said, overall good session. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But I'm gonna make my eats, my protein shake. I'm gonna get up out of here. But I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.